So that's where the travel consultancy comes in, and also the travel tips. Still, it's under travel consultants where we do the migrant advocacy. So in US, we have community who don't speak English or who have the language barrier when it comes to any service they want to obtain in US. So our voice by Mupenda comes in, provides translation, interpretation to those people to make sure they don't get any problem. So that's what happens, and that's what we do on a regular basis. So that's where you will see people who have got citizenship, green cards, travel document, the USA passports, work authorization when it's done by us. So as we come in, we help those communities who have the language barrier to apply for those benefits. Of course, during application, we have to translate where it's required, we have to interpret where it's required. So that's what brings all about those migrant advocacy. And sometimes these benefits, getting them, it's not easy. They have no idea of what they are supposed to do. So that's where still our voice by Mupenda comes in, reaches out to USA Citizenship and Migration Service to find out what are the requirements for those people who might be needing the paperwork coming in. So we come between those people who have the English language barrier and the USA government, or I mean the USA Migration and Citizenship. So then we help them. We have helped now, for now, I'm counting over 2,000 clients we have served. And we also have helped a couple of people who needed travel document. So travel document, those are the documents given to one who wants to travel outside the United States and does not have the USA passport or the passport for any other country. Still, we do help those communities who need those services. Then when it comes to visa, people have been asking the issue about the visa. I mean, this question has been coming from everyone. We don't issue the visa as we don't have any authority, we don't have any power on whoever wants the USA, Canadian, Ugandan, Rwandan, Tanzanian visa. For us, what we do, we just apply those benefits for those people. It's like we understand the requirements because we work within those countries. So by understanding those requirements, it gives us that power to go ahead and apply for you. But that's the only thing we can do. And I also want to inform the general public, there is no person who should come and tell you he's going to give you a USA visa, Canadian visa. Please don't accept. It's not there. If you hear one saying so, you just know that that person is lying to you, either wants to get money from you, but nothing can do. Because even among the USA immigration officers, they may not get for you the visa. But what happens, the protocol which is followed, the requirements, as when we tell you, gather them during consultation, then we apply for you, you are likely to get the visa. But we have not done any corruption, we have not done anything saying that, no, you have to give that person a visa. No, it doesn't work like that. So that's information you, who is in OVM Investment Ltd, Rwanda below, you should know. And inform to most of every person who comes to us asking if we are offering that. Yeah, if we are offering that, we don't offer that. Those are the benefits we apply for them. But what becomes as good news, it's that as we know the countries. So if it's about the United States, Canada, Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, those countries we operate in, it becomes easier for that person who has already obtained the visa to come to us, then we know what next, which might be hard for you because you don't have information. And as I have mentioned earlier, in the travel tips, we provide all those informations. Basing on this information, you won't be able to get the visa. Basing on this, you are lacking this. So those are information we get from the organization like the United States Citizenship and Migration Services, the USA Consulate, or the USA Department of State. So it's information you get. Maybe you may not be in position to give those information, and that's what we give you. So moving forward, I think for the visa, I have clarified much. Yeah, if you have any question, you can ask me. As time is against us, about the visas, maybe you had questions, people were asking you questions about that, or yourself, you had a question.
Yeah, sure. I can also introduce you to the public who I am. I'm a marketing manager from Mupenda Investments Ltd. So I come up with some question, like asking for the audiences or other people from different areas on about that visa for USA or for the Canadian, being a Canadian. You give some of the requirements before, or there are people who really want that, and they used to ask, are you offering this? Are you offering this about visa? So I was like asking, do you give some requirements before, or that you really encourage people to apply, then you follow their applications, then you back to them after, or?
So now, to answer you very fast on that, that's what I have mentioned. For us, before when you come to us, you just know that we will charge you $200 only. The $200 is for consultation. Why the $200, or why everyone has been asking, why do you charge $200? No more money you have to pay to us. It's because we get time. We have to prepare, to get ready with the requirements, or we have research, or we have information about what you need. So that's why we charge $200 to support our time. It's like you are buying, our time and knowledge when you pay the $200. So when we sit regarding what you have mentioned about the requirements, that's when we tell you, hey, this is all you need after listening to you. But there is a possibility that when we take on consultation, your consultation does not guarantee that you are going to be approved on a visa, or you are going to get applied for the visa. We might get the $200 when we talk to you, we see that you want to get the visa. So the good news to us, we will go ahead and tell you we want to get this visa. So if you don't want to listen to us, it's up to you. Remember, for us, we have done our work, and we don't want to lie to people. We have told you according to what you have provided, and according to the USA Department of State, under the visa section, you won't be able to get this visa. Go and try your luck. Go and do it like the university lottery, this green card which we are talking about. But don't say we didn't tell you, because according to what we have consulted, according to what we have discussed, you are not entitled of getting the visa. So it's the same. I bring this where I was telling you about now we need someone to buy from Uganda. At least people can hear this. We need someone from Uganda who is supposed to come for the work here, which is not becoming easy to get the visa for that person. But for you from Rwanda, you have seen the process. It took 3 to 4 days. You had your visa, correct? So the same applies to these other visas. So when we charge that $200, we sit, we get that consultation part, and we tell you, hey, this is not going to help you, listen to us. Because now if someone in Uganda applies, don't be surprised if that person is denied after spending his or her money. Yeah, so now I think that one, have I answered it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
everything is clear.
Okay, so now moving forward, there is also the part of tickets, the ticketing, which I have been telling you. We also provide the tickets, like we buy tickets for our client, which I have been doing most times when I'm talking to you when you're in Rwanda. I tell you, we have client, I have many clients who need their ticket
Sure.
So when we buy tickets, we partner with the major USA airlines. That's United, Delta, American Airlines, and Southwest. So those they have also partners, which means it comes to us as well. So as our voice by Mupenda or as Mupenda, who has been able to work with these airlines or to partner or to buy membership with these airlines, it becomes easy for me to say, hey, this is what I can offer you through the airlines. So whatever we do that could be different to other agencies or the travel or the ticketing, it's because as we give you the option, go and find out the prices, then you come to us when you know that we are going to give you the lowest prices. Another information which looks to be different is that information we give you, it's more accurate than those people. Why? For us, we speak the languages. Remember, our company provides translation and interpretation, which means the information we give you, it's in combining those languages you understand most. So if you buy a ticket and you have been talking to someone on the phone who speaks English, the person maybe is located in Arizona or New York, Chicago, or Los Angeles, that person after giving you the ticket, you may not get time to talk to that person again.
So a quick question on that. I was thinking, like, you've mentioned that you work with the American Airlines here, you've mentioned some more of the Deltas and what. Is it the worldwide or it is concerned with those people who wanted to travel from maybe East Africa to USA? What if maybe I have a client from maybe Uganda and that person maybe wants it to go for in Asian countries? Can you?
Yes, so now, thank you for that question. Now, what happens, those airlines, those are the USA airlines. We partner with, or we work with, or we purchase the ticket from. Remember, those airlines have partners. So for your information, like American Airlines has partnered with British Airways, has partnered with Qatar Airways. So you understand where we're heading. The United has partnered with Brussels, which is for Belgium.
So that
has
means
partnered with Lufthansa for Dutch. So it's like Mossel has partnered with Delta has partnered with KLM, which means as on international level you can get a ticket from us.
anywhere to anywhere.
Yes.
Good.
Which is different to other airlines, as I have kept telling you. And you have seen it in most times even you when I'm getting for you the tickets. You see how I do it. You have seen it has always been possible that you are in position to get a ticket on any amount you want and at easiest way. Which if you were to buy that, if your ticket was supposed to be bought, let's say with the Rwandair, it could be limited. But you have seen how I always navigate and I give you different options. Ethiopian Airlines, Kenya Airways, Rwandair. Then for you, you decide which one you are going to travel with. So anyone, whoever reaches out to you and wants a ticket, wherever, as long as that person is on Earth planet, we are able to get the ticket for that person. Then something to add on that, we decided to specialize or to focus on East Africa, US and Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't be surprised if next year or this year we are also in Europe. In Europe, that's what I've been telling you, that I'm trying to see if we can have our company, OVM Investment Ltd, in Europe. Okay. So once it's in Europe, you understand it will be easy for our people to have the Mupenda apartments. Now that's where I am. The Mupenda apartments. Mupenda apartments which are managed by the OVM Investment Ltd. It's that very company which I've told you, always by Mupenda, which sponsored or which sponsors most of what you see in OVM Investment Ltd. It's like if our voice by Mupenda was not there, OVM Investment Ltd won't be there. Because I opened or I found our voice by Mupenda after getting to US, which means whatever I've been doing, it's always supported by our voice by Mupenda. You always see it where I say sponsored, funded by our voice by Mupenda.
Sure.
So it's like it's everything.
Mm.
Even now you being here in Dubai, where people maybe are seeing you, it's because of our voice by Mupenda.
Sure.
It's not OVM Investment Limited.
Mm.
Because if you remember OVM Investment Limited, like Rwanda Bureau, it doesn't have much money.
Yeah.
Where can make you live like this lifestyle you are living in, 5-star hotel, where you are to fly, whatever. OVM Investment Limited, Rwanda Bureau cannot afford that. But our voice by Mupenda sponsored you the same way has been sponsoring the CEO.
Okay.
So to which everyone, to the general public, people have been seeing you traveling. People have been talking a lot, wondering what happens. It's like all of trips you will be seeing me having worldwide. They are always sponsored by our voice by Mupenda. So Mupenda himself, as the CEO and the founder, does not have money. To which some people have been, hey, yeah, that's money, you are rich, you are. No, me, I'm an employee. The good news is that I work for my company, but I'm an employee like any other employee you will see worldwide.
Yeah.
So when you are asking me money, some of you have told you, this money, if I'm to give it to you, it has to be justified. How? So it is very possible, considering you, Mujingo, Jane, I give you money. I put it somewhere as part of the expense which has been given to Jane because he's an employee. But it might be hard to give to any other babe who is outside asking Mupenda money. No? Why? Because Mupenda will not give his personal money.
Gives the company's money.
The personal money, it's like any other employee, you know how much we earn.
Sure.
Even if I'm earning 10 million or 20 million, I have expenses to cater for, like any other person, right?
Yeah.
So when you ask me money and I tell you, please, this money has to be from the company and it has to be justified. Listen to me because that's how it is. If I give you an assignment, there are people who have been giving assignments like you are in Uganda, you are in Rwanda. I tell you, please make everything official. Write an invoice, do everything. It's because I know the money I'm paying, it's not my money. The same applies to the team who are living out in East Africa and you are here. Anything we are doing here, you have to account it.
True.
You have to show how we have spent. Because tomorrow, Rwanda Revenue will be needing its taxes. For the accountant for the OVM Investment Limited, Uganda Bureau knows how many millions I have been paying to Uganda Revenue Authority. So that's something now I'm informing to the general public that our companies, they are totally different to how you see Mupenda. Though it's something which people think it's Mupenda, no. They are totally different. We pay taxes. It's very possible that Mupenda may not be there for 1 year, but all employees you see will be working.
Exactly.
And we will have to pay taxes. So people should know that. And that's where still I come back to Mupenda Apartments. These apartments which are managed by OVM Investment Limited. Mupenda Apartments are managed. The management, each and everything which manages Mupenda Apartments, it's OVM Investment Limited. And those are the registered, that's my company, which I'm the CEO and the founder, registered in East Africa, also East African countries where we are operating from. Those are the investment for OVM Investment Limited, which has the name Mupenda Apartments as our brand. Do you understand?
Yeah,
that?
very good. Yeah.
Always never get confused when it comes to Mupenda Apartments. They are managed by OVM Investment Limited. So for you, when you are in Kigali or you are in Rwanda, you are strategizing to get money. Always let the public, let your connection, your network come and they stay in Mupenda Apartments. So that's a way of supporting you supporting the Rwanda government because we pay taxes. That's also supporting themselves in a country, because when the taxes are coming in, of course they will get those infrastructure they ever see in Kigali. Without taxes, they won't be able to see them. So that's something which I want you to have in your mind, and of course to the public who are listening to us. Whoever wants any service relates to hospitality and tourism, which I usually put them in that two concept. We are able to provide that service in East Africa and US and Canada. And if we don't do that, still we will do it even if you are in Europe. That's where I get also time to respond to my brother. You saw that brother who is in Sweden, where I was asking me, I will be traveling with you, I will be, whenever I'm planning to travel. You are most welcome like any other person. So what will happen in case the other brother comes, if he's planning maybe to go to Southern Africa, we will provide for him the full travel itinerary. We give him information on wherever we visited. Remember, the last I was in Southern Africa. So like, can give him information about South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, excuse me, Zambia, Malawi, and Tanzania. So we get full information. If still you have a connection of a person who is in Canada, we will still go ahead and give those information. So that's how it works. And I think as we get to an end, I have been able to exhaust most about Voice by Mupenda. So OVM Investment Limited, we don't talk much about that because when you talk about its investment, which are Mupenda Apartments, it's like you have tackled the big component which brings much money in OVM Investment Limited. Otherwise, that's where we have the money transfer, which you have been asking me a question about. The way we transfer money, that one, we don't need more questions from people. If someone is in US or is in East Africa and wants to transfer money to US, transfer money to US, you are in US, you want to transfer it to East Africa, anyways, go through Jen, go through Mupenda, go through any other employee who is there, will provide for you information. If it doesn't have information, they will always come back to me. The information is the very information which I think you have been asking how it works. So that one, we will always transfer for the person. If the person needs, let's say 40 million, that person will be able to get the 40 million.
Okay.
Yes, and how will that be? It's always part of us, as long as the person will have the money on his account.
Okay.
That's how we normally do it.
Okay.
So yeah, for the tours, within those people who want to do tours, that's what I've mentioned, which is under our Voice by Mupenda, because it's the full sponsor. We have been sending many Americans, Canadians coming to East Africa. So when we send them, you have seen those Nigerians, how you welcome them. That's how they're supposed to be welcomed. Pick them, you provide the full package to them. That's basically what we do.
So I come up with a question, like the person who is the CEO and the founder of our Voice by Mupenda in USA. Which message can you encourage that can encourage the people from East Africa as we are waiting to see if it will also those people who are like West Africa and the other different places to be there? Like I was able to know that which message or which something that is can be much interesting, that people should be interesting for, like under OVM Investment Limited.
Okay, now the question to to be quick on that, the message with OVM Investment Limited is that we might give a call, like we urge, or we call the general public, to support OVM Investment Limited. The reason why we are calling for the support, it's because our company has just been there for 1 to 2 to 3 years, just new, but we are working to create an impact